Hello one and all, and welcome back aboard the home of Hype Train Football Club. It's game day 2 in East Berkshire Football League's Division One on Saturday the 10th of October as we welcome the Hamlet town of Hambleden FC to Calcot Recreation Ground in what was only our second home outing since the start of pre-season in August. After a tense opening day loss to Iverheath, we were looking to bounce back with 3 points at the second crack of the whip. Lining up in our green Kitlocker power-up strip, we started with the green machine Jack Grosh in between the sticks, whilst we lined up in consecutive weeks with Dom Clark, Robert Austin, Marin Pendoff and Rod Stevens in the defensive positions. In central midfield there was a start for Collins Akemchi, who was joined in central midfield by Callum Fox-Spence and Chris Marshall. Jamie Carter and John Watkins provided width for the team in attack, with Fu Newport leading the line. On the substitutes bench for the occasion, Sammy Seville was joined by namesake Sam Bolwell and Danny Setiowan. Ready for kickoff? If you like the content that we produce here at Hype Train FC, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button and check out the team on our dedicated website hypetrainfc.com. Straight into the action from the right back position, we play a throw in to Marin Pendoff in central defence, and there's a slice clearance that falls out to a Hambleden player who's got a chance from close range, but the black and yellow stripes are unable to get a shot off as we clear our lines. Up the other end of the pitch, we have our first big breakthrough of the game as we get the ball out to Rod Stevens on the right. He plays in John Watkins, who one-touch passes into Callum Fox-Spence. Callum's got acres and he twists and turns round one and he gets a shot off in the box. It's well saved and Chris Marshall follows up, but the shot is saved again as Hambleden are able to clear their lines. With the back and forth first 10 minutes, Hambleden have an opportunity from a free kick with Jack Grosh in between the sticks. Hambleden sized the opportunity up for a while and they eventually line up for the strike, with Jack doing well to parry away the shot for a corner. Dom Clark's got a throw in from the left hand side and it falls out to Callum, and Callum's able to twist and turn again and he gets off a shot but it's unable to test the goalkeeper. Next up we got the big man in play again as Jack Grosh is able to take a free kick deep in our own half and he lumps the ball forward. Hambleden contest it with one of our players and the ball falls out to Phil Newport, who takes one touch and he's able to get a shot off with his left but it's unable to trouble the keeper. Back down the right flank, we got Rod Stevens and Collins Akemchi throwing the ball to each other and eventually playing in a sweet 1-2. The ball falls out to John Watkins after Collins is taken out, with John cutting in into his left hand side. John takes a shot but it only troubles the keeper, down to one knee. Next we have a corner kick and the team are getting the ball into the box. It flashes across with Phil Newport stabbing in for our first goal of the season. Directly after their goal, we're looking to get possession back of the ball and hit him on the counter again as Callum Fox-Spence picks up the ball after robbing it off the number 7. Callum strides with the ball as he goes on a galloping charge down the left-hand flank, with only their right back in between Callum and a cross. Callum eventually wins a corner for our Troubles. From the resulting corner, Hambleden are able to clear their lines with the number 7, with Jamie Carter looking to get the ball back into the mixer. He does so with a ball over the top, but their number 7 wins the header again as the ball trickles forward to their forwards. He's done well to hold up the ball and play it in, but myself, Robert Austin, wins the tackle before I play in Jamie Carter down the left-hand side again. Carter takes one touch and frees Phil Newport through on goal, and as he's only got the keeper and himself, he takes one touch and the stab, and the ball trickles into the back of the net. But as you can see though, on the left hand side, the referee has unfortunately brought the goal up for offside, but we're really not sure that that's the case. As you can see here in slow-mo, Jamie Carter hits the ball just as Phil Newport's level with the man and he strides for on goal. The lino in the instance is their manager and he's not even following the line of play. With the goalkeeper securing the ball for Hambleden, there's an opportunity for them to lump the ball down the pitch, and against the win for ourselves, the ball trickles over myself and Marin as we're unable to clear our lines, with the ball falling invitingly for the number 14, but his effort is inches wide and Hambleden unable to get level. We're now into the second half and Hambleden's goalkeeper's gone long again, and their player wins a head on before Dom Clark does really well to bring the ball down and chest it in. Jamie Carter picks up the ball and plays a nice 1-2 with Callum Fox-Spence, who's able to get the ball down. Carter takes one touch forward and then launches a low cross into the box that's angled in between Chris Marshall and John Watkins, but their defender does well to clear the danger. Down the right hand channel with another throw, we have an opportunity to put Hambleden under more pressure, and as the ball trickles up to Dom Clark, he puts the ball back into the feet of Collins Akemchi, who takes his time to look up and find Rod Stevens. Stevens takes a touch up and gets across into the box that falls in between Hambleden's centre backs and out agonising to Chris Marshall, whose shot is well saved by the keeper. Another corner and another opportunity for Rod to test their defence with a good ball into the box that's headed agonisingly over the bar by Collins. In a moment that sees our player literally see stars and stripes, Marin takes a free kick that eventually falls out to Hambleden as they win back possession of the ball. Dom Cluck's clearance actually hits Marin Pendoff, as you can see, with our central defender going down like a starfish. It takes a few moments for our players to realise that Marin's in a bit of peril here, and I just want to mention and say thank you to Hambleden here, whose medical official does an amazing job to make sure that eventually Marin gets off the pitch without any lasting damage. So thank you for Hambleden for that, and fortunately for our player Marin, he makes a very good recovery and he's able to get on his feet quite quickly. With Marin off injured, we had to put utility player Chris Marshall at centre-back alongside myself, Rob, and what it meant was that we brought on Sam Bolwell, who made an instant impact, and as you can see here, we're playing the ball well, nice through the midfield, as we eventually get the ball out to the left-hand side. We have Jamie Carter, who takes one touch in and he plays it in with Phil Newport. Jamie does well to get into the edge of the box and tees up Sam Bolwell for his first touch of the match, but the shot goes over the bar. Hambleden's best opportunity to get back into the game fell into the second half as they looked to test our makeshift centre-back partnership. The ball falls out in between Jack and Chris, with the goalkeeper and Chris getting into a bit of a muddle. The ball falls out and is well played into their number 9 James Barker, but his shot goes just wide off the post. From one post to the other, we have an opportunity from a set piece, and Rod Stevens goes for it from a long way out, and the ball hits the underside of the bar, and there's a scramble in the box as Hambleden are able to clear their lines, and somehow this game is still 1-0. Late into the day, and it's another opportunity with Rod on the left-hand side to get in a cross. His cross eventually troubles the goalkeeper at their near post, and he's able to get the ball away. In a game of a million chances, as the full-time whistle beckons, it was a sole effort from Phil Newport in the first half that ultimately saw the team across the line in what was our first home game of the season. We'd like to thank Hambleden for an honest, entertaining fixture, and we wish you the best of luck in your maiden season as an EBFL club. Make sure you check us out next time as we travel to our self-professed YouTube rivals, Stoke Poges Saints FC, away from home in our third league outing of the season, and it was a much worthy game of the cameras, with goals, comebacks and late drama all on display. Until next time, believe the hype.